why are you telling me when I'm 18? What am I supposed to do with that? Because they were never introduced to it, right? They were never nurtured into it.
And you see, like even us, after staying here for a longer time, we are starting to slowly detach from that emotional connection that we once had, where we would just respond immediately. Issue like sending money back home. Do the different generations see this differently? Unfortunately, we don't have a net here. Or rather, let me not even necessarily say, the kids who are born in the US, do they look at this differently? They don't have that emotional connection, like with some of those things that we are sending for. Yes, they have, they may even have a cousin back home, like who has a child who has no school fees, but they don't have that emotional attachment that we do, and you see, like even us, after staying here for a longer time, we are starting to slowly detach from that emotional connection that we once had, where we would just respond immediately.
The kids, actually, if they were born here, they actually don't have, because their parents are shielding them.
Like we were shielded by our parents.
The parents are shielding them.
Was saying. So then they don't know that.
They don't know that.
They don't pick that. And it's funny you say that. And I think we may be shielding, but they see what's going on.
Yeah.
And I've noticed, like with my nieces and my nephews, the way they behave, it's like they have to. And I'm even glad, actually, when we get Rehema here and
Annette?
No, Rehema, Annette. When we get them back over here, I'll ask them what their perception is, because we remember when we had Kina Rehema over here, and we asked them, like, now things of land. They're like, why are you telling me when I'm 18? What am I supposed to do with that? Because they were never introduced to it, right? They were never nurtured into it.
Yeah.
So I think, like, the way our parents really protected us, and I think is it Stephen JJ who mentioned something about the way our parents protected us, even as we were protected.
Yes, we were very protected.
We were very protected. Yeah. Now we hit the ground running, but we stumble a lot. So for us coming here, that late 90s, early 2000s, it is baptism by fire. Proper character development.
Yes, proper.
Thorough.
Yeah.
There are people who stumbled and never got up.
Who never recovered.
Never ever recovered.
Yeah.
There are those who stumbled, got up. Now wakaendelea, but you adjust accordingly. Right? You adjust accordingly. But I think they may not know it, but the way they move, the way they navigate, they find their own way of doing what, or translating what they have learned from us. Let's say, like now, for example, Michango, being part of groups or whatever, they find a way of translating that and readjusting it or chat GPTing that to fit their own environment and amongst their own people. That's what I think.